Holy freaking moly, we finally got some more Soulstorm information, a new release date, a console exclusive for the PlayStation 5, and much, much more. So guys, it's been quite a while since I've had a video that came out about Oddworld Soulstorm, and I've been patiently awaiting because I knew it was going to be announced at the PlayStation show. Because I've been talking with the people at Oddworld Inhabitants about this for quite a while. Got a lot of information for a lot of you guys that some people didn't really see or don't know, because Oddworld Soulstorm was released at the PS5 reveal with the console and all the games and stuff like that. Some of the things that people will see is, yes, it is going to be releasing this year on both PS4 and PS5 as a console exclusive along with PC. Xbox will be waiting an entire year for the game to come out. It has been 100% true that it is coming out PS4 and PS5, as it's on their Twitter account, and as well as shown in the end of the Oddworld release on the PlayStation 5 reveal. They had that as well, so it is going to be coming out this year. It said holiday with the launch of the PS5, so something good to know that. As far as we know, it's not been delayed. They have actually said it's releasing 2020 along with the PS4 and PS5. Whether or not it's going to be releasing before the PS5, that is unheard of. They haven't said if they're going to do that. They didn't tell me this. I swear I'm not holding any information back, but they did tell me that it is going to be releasing before the end of the fiscal year with the PS5, which is most likely around Christmas time, and or because we know that the Xbox is going to be released on Thanksgiving, so whether or not the PS5 is going to be releasing on Thanksgiving as well, that's completely up in the air. As far as we know, Oddworld Soulstorm did get new gameplay. In terms of the Oddworld Soulstorm reveal gameplay and all this other stuff, we saw a lot of new areas, some that were teased that I released in the last video, but cutscenes, of course, look amazing. You can see that they added some more darkness to it, and it just looks more darker than ever before, of course. Although there is a lot of light aspects on some side of some of the levels, you see a lot of darkness in here. The Mudokons look as weird / cool as ever. This pale Mudokon looks extremely weird. And you see a dead Mudokon. You just see everything going well with, Abe and the cutscenes. The coolness of it is seeing all these new gameplays here. All these Mudokons climbing up. The ship going across. Everything seems to be done really well, especially the 2.5D of Abe's Soulstorm, I should say. And it looks really, really good. I'm excited that they even show this off because it just looks so good. There's new scenes that we've never seen before. This looks interesting, how he's electrifying that as well. And the caves we've seen that was teased a while ago. And, of course, Abe getting possessed or whatever else. The rail shooter segments I'm not exactly stoked on, to say the least. And Abe with teeth. It's weird to see that. And he goes to cut his stitches here. Whether or not he actually does it or not is completely random here. So I'm not exactly sure how that's going to be working out exactly. But, yep, right here, it's PlayStation console exclusive PS5 and PS4. Also available on PC. So that's good for everyone that's trying to find all that stuff. Of course, you have the PlayStation logo, and it says PlayStation 2. Check with the publisher for game specific and release dates. So, yeah. So are you guys excited for Soulstorm? I've definitely been ramped up, especially quite a big deal since the PS5 release. They've showed a lot of new gameplay, nothing super crazy, but it does show that the game has a more darker tone than we've been led on to. Obviously, there's more things to see. We haven't seen everything that the game has to offer. But, of course, now it gives some people some hope. Of course, Xbox players are kind of screwed yet again, because New and Tasty came out on July 22nd of 2014, and the Xbox port came out on July 22nd of 2015, so it took a whole year for the game to come out, for it to come out onto Xbox, and I think PC didn't come out too, but this time, at least if you have a PC, you're able to play it on PS4, PS5, and a PC at launch, as far as I'm aware. So now we're going to break down the trailer a little bit, show you guys some insightful things on Oddworld Soulstorm. there's a lot of cool things that I thought that we should break down as well as talk about. So Exodus is probably going to be, or Soulstorm looks a lot like Exodus, how it started. Basically, your friends in a weird, like enchanted little forest area, drinking Soulstorm Brewery, leading to the events that will eventually happen in Soulstorm. You have a glutton here, which is just a weird JPEG image. I don't know why they added that in there, but a Modakin talking and stuff like that. We get a new glimpse of like what a character would look like from Munch's Odyssey that uses the guns. I forget exactly what their names are, but it's weird because this character could be something insightful that leads Abe on his journey to save the rest of the Mudokons. You've never seen anything quite like this. He also seems very intrigued and has this weird tattoo on his forehead like a bumblebee or something. Also, he used to have his mouth completely stitched, it looks like, and then they have been taken out. Also, you see a dead Mudokon here that Abe is going to touch, as well as his hand looking pretty gruesome and actually very vividly detailed in this little cutscene. Abe looks also very blue in that shot as well. Also, you get a first glimpse of his backpack, something that seems to just kind of go unnoticed in a lot of these other things. And Abe has some different changes, which we'll highlight in the later video. But it's kind of cool to see that. You get Alf saying, "Holy shit." And this is where some new stuff came up that we talked about in a couple of last videos and that we kind of have some more information on as well. All these Mudokons on screen is actually pretty crazy. But what is this up here? This is either a save point or something else. It keeps looking like it's a save point because that's what it kind of was in New and Tasty. But on the other side, which we'll talk about in a minute, has this weird button. So whether or not it's actually a save point or something else entirely, security related or not, we don't know yet. Look at all these Mudokons on screen. There's like at least 12 on screen here, which is pretty cool. And it just looks really cool. I've never seen something like this, like climbing up ladders. Over here is that another security glutton with a button next to it. There's also like a shop, which maybe that's what the button's for. And there's also something below it, which we don't know what it is quite yet. I do believe it is some sort of enhancement machine from what I've been told. So that's really cool. Got like a Viker machine up here with some boxes on it. And you get the breathtaking display of what Oddworld's environment looks like right there, which is really cool looking. All the desert and stuff like that. The trains, which we've been seeing for the last couple of times. And, of course, the deaths, which they like to showcase off for whatever reason in these, which is kind of, feels bad. But this shot here, you see Abe hanging from, he looks like the original Abe, not necessarily what he's been looking like portrayed in the other stuff, which is weird. Also, this creature in the mines, where they're all over the place, look creepy as hell. I'm looking forward to that area, a Necro mines or something. Also, we don't know if these are gluttons or whatever in the background. Not exactly sure what that is. Abe also has teeth and glowing blue eyes, as you'll see here in a little bit. Gets a little bit more extensive as well. He also has a medallion here on his chest, which could be leading to something like either Korma related or it's been given to him. Something's enhancing the story, giving him a medallion, maybe it's a secret power. Who knows exactly what this necklace is for, but it's really cool looking. And I'm hoping we get to find out more about that in the future. You see it in all these shots here, so it's been given to him quite early. So who knows exactly what it is. If Abe actually cuts his stitches off, who knows if this is actually going to happen. If he does it, if he doesn't. Really crazy to think that Abe gets rid of stitched lips, the whole reason that they're called in, all the other Oddworld games. And it's coming out this year, which is great. No delays, which is fantastic. I also have to remember that for PC ports is going to be coming out the same time as PS4 and PS5, but it is a Epic Store exclusive, which is kind of weird. Well, at least for the time being. It might be coming out later, maybe later on Steam, but as far as we know, especially with our Twitter bio, an Epic Games store. It doesn't say anything else currently as we speak. We'll lead a trailer with all the audio in the description, so if you want to see the audio, I can't play it for copy strike reasons and stuff like that, so... game's shaping up to be good. Looks amazing as usual. I know a lot of people were kind of discussing, the fate of the game for a while there. If there was like the lighting and stuff like that. And I kind of expressed my concerns for a while too. But this looks amazing now, and I'm not worried anymore because now that we see, that everyone's been working really, really hard on the game, looks amazing. And I'm excited for this game to come out. It's just a matter of time at this point. So thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry for the lack of uploads for a while. I was on vacation, and I had some videos planned, but not a lot. And then all of a sudden, Oddworld came up. I have a ton of other videos planned. So make sure you subscribe for other Oddworld related content, especially when we walk through the game on PS5. Because I will be buying both consoles and stuff like that. So just stay tuned for all that greatness. And yeah, if there's any more Oddworld gameplay or breakdowns or stuff, just make sure you subscribe, because we're going to have more of that coming in the future. Because there's a lot more to the game we have to see when it comes out this year. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.